5 ways. Student athlete. Larry, were you the worst person on your baseball team? No, I was the best player on my baseball team. But I remember who was the worst person on my baseball team? Tommy Thompson. Yeah, Tommy Thompson. Did I make him feel bad that he was the worst baseball player on our team? No. I watched him get 20% better, and I wasn't like, hey, get off the baseball team. You didn't even play high school baseball. I did not say that. I, along with Augie Garrido, executed the book Psycho Cybernetics, where I was like, you got 20% better today. And then Augie just would look at me befuddled because he would be like, what kind of special snowflake are you that you're encouraging and being positive? Like, I fucking love you. Tommy Thompson, hands down, the worst baseball player on the team. Was I friends with him? Yeah, kind of. Did I encourage him? Definitely. Did I ever make fun of him for being the worst baseball player on the team? No, I never did. I never did. And I'm positive that I never did because he was the worst baseball player on the team. Why do I remember this? Because I wish I had a half of Tommy Thompson's brain to get better at being a student athlete. And to my credit, later when Tommy Thompson watched me play basketball, he said this, biggest compliment I got. You used to suck at basketball. What the fuck? You're actually great now at basketball. I'm like, thank you. Thank you. Sean the little shit embarrassed me at basketball. He was like this little shit. He was like this tall, beanstalky little squirt who was taller than me, and then he would beat me, and then he would tell me how he was beating me while he was beating me. What kind of Michael Jordan level shit talking is reverse trash talking? Yeah, that's what I taught to Tom Brady, which is why Tommy Thompson matters. I was so close, but so close doesn't cut it. I was so close to being a smart student athlete, but I wasn't. But I do remember how smart of a student athlete Tommy Thompson was. And he also had the benefit of studying business, which is 1/25 the time that it takes to study engineering. I was studying engineering. I had no time, but I still had time to fuck around because I have limitless time, but not Tommy Thompson levels of time, because the worst dude on the team, I watched him get 20% better week to week. And then Augie Garrido was like, are you two guys friends? Like, why are you this positive? Like, why are you so magical? And are you one of the few people who read Maxwell Maltz's Psycho Cybernetics? Yeah, coach. And then I could have read it better. And then I also could have improved on five components of being a student athlete. 1, journaling where I was, where I'm going. 2, being thankful of mentors, not just the head coach. If you're a prospect for Harvard baseball or Yale baseball, you have a shot to go to your safety college. I don't know if Stanford's going to be recruiting you or if you're going to be getting in that, because that's a stable of studs. Like, it's jaw-dropping the amount of talent that Stanford pulls. Like, I think some of these incoming freshmen are actually better at baseball than me. And like, I'm really, really good at baseball. Harvard. Bring a notebook to Harvard summer camp. Write down the things that some random mentor tells you and then report back to that mentor. Hey, you talked about squaring off to the side by leveraging my hips, my hip openers as I'm backstopping. And so this is the technique that I was doing. I'm actually doing the technique right now. And I don't even catch, or maybe do I? Hashtag no E2. And so what you're coding in your own brain is you're coding up the ability to improve and then report back via the TCP/IP protocol, email. So you write down what the coach says. Let me walk you through an example. Do you like how when I talk about baseball, I have to adjust my crotch? I don't know what it is. This is what it is. My balls get bigger. So, everything's in the perfect spot. So, this is an example. Hey, Chang, come open up your hips more. Or, hey, load better. And then I would be, Coach Demetrius, is it? Yeah. So when you say load better, are you talking about when I'm accepting the ball or as I'm crow hopping, or can you walk me through it? Yeah. So your hip and shoulder timing aren't firing as well because you're not loading, because you're not using ground forces. Loading, ground forces, hold on. Let me write that down. So Coach Demetrius, you said loading and ground forces. Do you see what I'm doing to you? You're like, who the fuck is this kid pulling out a notebook? He's the most talented left-handed hitter that I've ever seen, Tom Brady. He's mentally like a 40-year-old, and you're going to pull out a notebook so you can write down hip and shoulder timing? Because that's the difference, because everyone's got a pop time under 2.3. Oh my God, I'm just showing off right now. Pop time. What's my pop time? Under 4. Oh my God. Why didn't somebody just tell me that I could still be a pro if I were a catcher? Vagina whisperer, okay, that's wasted. Bullpen whisperer, as per Tom Brady. What did you play in school? Were you a pitcher or did you play other position in baseball? Me a pitcher? Nah, pitchers are way too emotional. Literally said this. Remove the emotion and increase your probability of getting a scholarship to Dartmouth baseball via the notebook, via mentor mentions per press interview, via tell me something once, I'll write it down. Seriously, the adjustments when I talk about baseball, constant. How many times have you ever seen me on video racking up the twig and giggleberries to be in the perfect position? Never. Talking about baseball all the time. I don't know why. Being able to hear something, write it down, and then get better. Because now when your exit velo 101 and pop time 2.25, guess what? There's 5 other people that are like that. I almost said dudes because it could be a whatever female with good metrics that are going to play men's baseball, Like, if I had a kid and she was a girl, she'd be like 6'3", and she'd be really good at baseball, and then it'd be like, no, please don't play men's baseball. And then she'd be like, I hate you in the year 2062 when I'm 18. I hate you because you never encouraged me to play baseball. Yeah. What are you going to do, right? Who's happily dating? Vagina Whisperer is. So then you are in competition with 5 other people that are super similar, except you have the advantage of you have a notebook. This is why you should be nice to the worst person on your baseball team, Tommy Thompson. Like, who's the Tommy Thompson of your baseball team? Be jealous and compete with that person to say, not why are you on this baseball team, but what can you teach the best baseball player on this team? Attitude. Because what if I had Tommy Thompson's attitude, right? What if I had that? I'd be better. That's the whole reason for why I'm so embarrassed that I had to pin Tristan Beck's tweet to my forehead so that way I would listen, because he's my mentor. He's literally Brendan Beck's mentor. And if Brendan Beck's my mentor, that's my mentor's mentor. That's my mentor's mentor. And I'm literally have over 400. Oh my God. I have over 400 things. that are related to what Tristan was trying to mentor me to do. I have the selfies to prove it, just like the MicroStrategy selfies with not Richard, but Hong and Andrew. Oh my God. Brain fart. A lot of Asian dudes kind of run together. The Andrew, the Peter, the Richard. You know what that's like? Do you know what that's like? That's like the student athlete venture capital game of John Teo is Tim Chang is Larry Chang. Like, it's 3 dudes who look the same, talk similarly, do the same thing, are just super fun at a party, and then read a ton of books. Tommy Thompson, I'm wishing you well, and thank you for the compliment for, oh my God, you're so good at basketball.